What if the man you thought you knew was just a character he played? Welcome to Ingram, a bold, unfiltered, and darkly hilarious novel from Louis C.K., the award-winning comedian, writer, and provocateur who has spent decades dissecting human nature with brutal honesty and biting wit. This isn't just fiction. It's a semi-autobiographical fever dream that blurs the line between truth and performance, fame and isolation, comedy and tragedy. Meet Ingram, a fictionalized version of Louis himself, a middle-aged comedian at the height of his success, yet drowning in loneliness, self-loathing, and the absurdity of modern celebrity. He's rich, he's famous, he's beloved on stage, but behind closed doors, he's unraveling. If you crave stories that don't flinch, from the ugly truths about ego, addiction, fatherhood, and the cost of laughter, then Ingram is the audiobook for you. Get ready for something raw, real, and unlike anything you've ever heard before. This isn't just a novel, it's a confession. Ingram unfolds as a series of vignettes, monologues, and surreal episodes that mirror the fragmented life of a man who's spent decades making people laugh while barely understanding himself. The story follows Ingram, a stand-up comic riding the wave of late-career fame, traveling from city to city, performing sold-out shows, and returning each night to hotel rooms that feel more like prison cells. He doesn't drink much. He doesn't do drugs. He doesn't sleep around. And yet, he's deeply, profoundly broken. Louis C.K. uses Ingram as a vessel to explore the contradictions of modern masculinity, the pressure to be strong, funny, successful, and emotionally distant, all while raising children, navigating relationships, and staring down the void of meaninglessness. The book dives headfirst into uncomfortable territory. The loneliness of parenthood, the emptiness of applause, the guilt of privilege, and the strange dissonance of being loved by millions but feeling known by no one. Ingram loves his daughters deeply, but struggles to connect with them. He wants to be honest, but keeps lying, to himself, to others, even to the audience that adores him. C.K.'s writing style is unmistakable, conversational, meandering, and deceptively simple. It feels like eavesdropping on a late-night monologue delivered from a dimly lit dressing room. There are no grand plot twists or high-stakes drama, just the quiet chaos of a mind constantly analyzing, judging, and failing itself. And yet, it's mesmerizing. One chapter finds Ingram obsessing over whether he should eat an entire chocolate cake alone in his hotel room. Is it gluttony? Is it freedom? Another details a painfully awkward encounter with a fan who tells him, "You changed my life," while Ingram silently wonders, why would you say that to someone you just met? There's a heartbreaking scene where he tries to explain death to his young daughter, only to realize he doesn't believe in an afterlife, but lies anyway because he can't bear to break her heart. It's moments like these that elevate Ingram from mere satire to something far deeper, a meditation on love, responsibility, and the masks we wear to survive. The novel also doesn't shy away from confronting C.K.'s real-life controversies. Through Ingram, he examines power, shame, regret, and the consequences of bad choices, not with excuses, but with a kind of weary self-awareness. There's no redemption arc, no easy forgiveness, just a man trying, and often failing, to be better. But here's the twist. Ingram is also hilarious. Even in its darkest moments, the book is laced with Louis C.K.'s signature observational humor, absurd, cringe-inducing, and devastatingly accurate. Whether he's ranting about airline food, modern parenting, or the existential horror of group texts, the comedy cuts deep because it's rooted in truth. And when Ingram steps on stage, the energy shifts. Suddenly, the broken man becomes a prophet of discomfort, telling audiences exactly what they don't want to hear: that they're selfish, insecure, and afraid of dying, and they love him for it. That duality, being both the clown and the saddest man in the room, is at the heart of Ingram. It's a story about the price of honesty, the illusion of control, and the strange alchemy of turning pain into punchlines. The audiobook format is where Ingram truly comes alive. Narrated in Lewis's unmistakable voice, dry, gravelly, and dripping with irony, the experience feels less like listening to a novel and more like sitting across from him in a diner at 3 a.m. as he rambles about life, failure, and why he can't stop eating cold pizza at midnight. There are no sound effects, no dramatic music, just his voice pulling you into his world, one rambling confessional sentence at a time. By the end, you won't have a tidy resolution. There's no grand epiphany, no tearful reunion, no final triumph. Instead, there's a quiet sense of continuation. Life goes on. The tour continues. The jokes keep coming. And Ingram, like Lewis, like all of us, keeps stumbling forward, flawed, funny, and painfully human. So, are you ready to listen to the man behind the microphone? Press play. Let the silence speak. And prepare to hear something uncomfortably true, Ingram, available now. Don't miss this raw, unforgettable audiobook that proves comedy isn't just escape, it's survival.